This is amazing.
This is totally different. I think we figured out a way to solve society's
Maybe I should
problems.
do
I'm
this.
actually like really nervous to try this, but oh my god.
Just listen to the.
No, nothing. Let's see if I can like. I was scared. Oh my god, I was scared. Let's see if this is. Ah, fuck! What the hell?
What is going on, losers? Welcome to the Lost Losers podcast. I am your host, Mr. John McQuett. Checking in from Ashland, Kentucky. Good old young James.
What
What's going on, buddy? How are you?
Pretty good.
I need to have my fucking phone connected to fucking do the sound effect board. I am way off today. Before we get started, if you're watching on YouTube or watching on Rumble, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. If you're listening on Spotify or watching on Spotify or wherever you get your Apple Pod or your podcast or Apple Podcast, leave us a 5-star review. Do us a favor, please go to our Patreon channel, $5 a month. Get the episode a day early, all the good stuff, plus bonus episodes and all that good stuff. So, talking about our opening video here of this young person putting a 9-volt battery to his nose ring. I think we figured out how to go back to two genders, everybody. That went from that person went to from a they them to a straight man real quick. All it took was 9 volts across the frontal lobe. And if you don't believe me, go back and listen to him. Listen to this person. Excuse me. Sorry.
Such a soft voice and everything. And
oh my god!
Oh fuck!
He goes, oh my god. He's like, I'm so scared. So scared. Oh my god, y'all. So scared. Oh my god, it sucks.
Just immediately drop. Just
Fantastic.
the balls hit their asshole. And just
so I think we figured out anytime there's a person that we go out in public, you're like, excuse me, sir or ma'am, and they turn around and they yell at you and you're like, I'm a they or a them or I'm this, and you're like, hold on, let's get a 9-volt battery.
A nose ring on.
Like, hold on, you got a nose ring? Let's go get a 9-volt battery real quick because we can rectify this problem.
You know they already got their septum pierced.
Just saying.
It makes me feel so good when I can show people pictures that I've had my septum ring for like over half a decade and all this shit. Like I was early with this shit. I feel defensive about it for some reason.
Right on, man. It's cool.
Right on.
It's cool. Don't be defensive, man. It's fine. Be comfortable with who you are. This is a happy space. This is a safe zone, James. This is safe zone. No one's here to judge you on it. We're here to judge other people and fuck with them, but not you. Well, yeah, we're going to judge you.
I just like looking like this, looking like an ACAB screamer and all this stuff.
And just beating expectations. So, as we like to kick off the wonderful podcast, we like to kick off with the wishes of the week. That's the weird and interesting shit that's happened to us throughout the week. So, Jamie, here we go now. Let's go.
I didn't have a whole lot this week. I woke up puking most days this week for some reason, just anxiety stomach or hungover and stuff.
Oh, hungover, got it.
Yeah, which was quite fun. And
it just means you were awesome the night before. Being hungover, just God's way of saying you were awesome the night before.
You're awesome. But not much. Talked to my buddy Elijah. Me and him is my absolute best friend.
For you.
But me and him only tag each other, like phone tag each other like once a month or so. So it's always nice to hear from him. And we saw Hocus Pocus 2. I went out to Grayson and spent the night at my mom's place. Me and my girlfriend did, and we got up and smoked a turkey breast, which was fucking great. And I put some apple slices on it while finishing it up and all this stuff. And it was.
Did you inject the turkey breast with some butter and Creole butter?
No, I was too hungover to get to Roll King.
So it wasn't a good turkey. It was a good turkey breast, but it
was good, but it wasn't as it wasn't
a great turkey breast.
The next one is gonna be even better. I'm excited.
You can get some Cajun seasoning.
Yes,
Just
that's
saying.
what I put on it. I put Tony's on it.
You can find the Riley's Cajun. No, that's Creole seasoning. You need to get the Tony Chachere's.
Yeah.
No, you need to find some Riley's Cajun seasoning.
Okay, I'm down.
Fantastic. I use that shit on
Yeah.
damn near everything. Like I put that stuff in some shrimp and pasta the other day. It was fantastic.
Yeah, I've been just for the audience. I've been slowly learning to smoke again because me and my dad smoked a lot of meat when I was younger, but he obviously did most
Sure,
of
you
it.
have.
And while he was a teacher in the military, we would buy whole hogs and every few months and do that out in Illinois. We had a giant barrel smoker in California and everything. He just loved doing it.
It's a fun thing to do.
Oh yeah, and I'm so excited getting back into it, but I'm using John as my cheat sheet to kind of learn quickly instead of having to read everything.
I'm just a guide. I'm just I'm good at it. I'm not great at it. I just know a lot. I'm not the best. I'm just the guy the best have to beat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the happy pocket I like to be in.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to be the best? You got to go beat that guy. You got to go talk to John. You got to go beat him first, and then we'll consider you. That's where I like that happy pocket. I like to be just a guy. I like to be the measuring stick.
Yeah. But smoked a
that
turkey, had some people over to watch Hocus Pocus, and I tried to set up our big projector in the front yard and everything, and it shit itself for some reason. The Google Chromecast just wouldn't cast to it or anything. So like an hour into people sitting out in the cold next to a fire, I was like, well, we're shutting it down. Go inside and watch the movie.
You have to go buy a Roku. Chromecast are garbage. Go buy a Roku.
Yep. I need to go do something. I need to figure it out.
Chromecast are garbage. Go buy a Roku.
I also have a Apple to HDMI wire coming.
Or Fire Stick. They work good too.
Yeah. But figuring that out, but we watched Hocus Pocus with everyone crammed in the living room, and I love nights like that. It was so much fun, and the movie was fucking amazing.
I heard it was good. I heard a lot of people liked it.
So good because like I have not been enjoying the Disney remakes. Like I just don't. It seems so fucking lame, or the sequel.
You talking about the Aladdin's, the live action remakes of like Jungle Book?
Aladdin's? Yeah, I don't really like any of those. I don't like a lot of the sequels, or they've redone a lot of my like Disney Channel original movies.
Hold up.
John just almost started a fire. He burnt a hole into his office chair.
Woo! Woo! Almost. The cherry happened. I guess there was a little nugget in there on my joint, funny. And it just rolled the fuck out and rolled right into my nuts. Woo! All right.
Did you feel it?
Oh yeah. Dude, I felt it go up. I felt this hot, like it hit my chest. I went, that was hot. And I seen like smoke come up and it hit the chair. And I went, whoa, hold up.
But
what happens sometimes, ladies and gentlemen?
Enjoying like any of Disney's stuff recently. And it's probably because I'm aging out of it. It's not made for me, yada yada. But this movie was fucking amazing. And made so many original references to the first movie, is making a shit ton of 90s jokes and making fun of other Disney movies. And whenever this isn't a big spoiler because you see it in the trailers and stuff, but whenever the witches go to get their brooms, they're stuck in a store and just have to grab whatever they can find. And they find one broom, one Swiffer, and 2 Roombas.
Yeah.
And the Roombas are like an active part of the plot in the movie and everything, and it's amazing.
Nice.
I loved it so fucking much.
I heard a lot of people, I've heard good things so far about it. Yeah. So far so good about it, so
absolutely amazing.
I've heard good things. as they say
Yeah.
so far.
And then my sister fucked me over last night because pregnant brain. So that was nice.
What? Don't. All right.
A
You can't. Hold on. I don't believe your sister fucked you over.
little bit.
Did she throw you under the bus or fuck you over?
Just fucked me over. Like I'm just stranded here today because last night she was supposed to come down and grab weed for my mom and brother-in-law, and then whenever they show up, and she was also supposed to have either Josh or her drive my car down and bring it to me, and then they were going to drive back up together, and never gave me a heads up. Nothing. Just last night just showed up and Josh's car in the passenger seat just being like, hey, where's the fucking weed? And I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? The whole point of this was for me to get my car.
See, the story I heard was you were supposed to go and deliver and pick up your car.
No.
That's
we
the
all
story.
came to an agreement that I was far enough away from my own house that it was like equal distance and that they would just meet us here.
Just saying. I'm just saying. I
No,
heard the
fuck
other
Alice.
story. Don't you ever say that bad.
And
about
I'm
your
never
sister.
gonna be mad at Josh for any of this. Like I don't know why, but I just signed Josh off as like, yeah, he's fine. Like I never
I don't believe your sister fucked you over on that.
Yes.
Nope.
Just pregnant brain. She's just like, I'm not driving. Fuck you.
Nope. I don't believe it. I think you misheard the story.
No.
So
Because we had to run other errands and everything late last night, and I was just like, I'm not gonna keep driving around.
So I know. You ready for this?
What up?
I get a phone call the other day. Actually, it was a text message. And it said, oh my God, I almost stole the car. I'm going to let everyone guess on who this text message came from. Y'all know her.
Your wife, right?
Oh, yeah, it's my wife.
Yeah.
So my wife went to go pick up her dad's car from the shop because he's out of town. And I guess he had one of the kids drop her off. She walked in, grabbed the keys. He went, see you later. Everything was already paid for. She walked out, jumped in the car, and she goes, man, this car smells weird. She goes, it smells like there's, something in here. She goes, oh, well, she goes, my dad doesn't usually keep his car dirty anyways. Jumps in the car, starts driving, looks in the rearview mirror, notices there's 2 car seats in the back seat.
Yes.
And she goes, oh my God, this is not my dad's car.
How far did she get? Like a block?
I think she got she was in the parking lot still.
Oh, okay.
It was far enough for she had to drive out of the parking lot, flip it, come back in and pull the car back in and go, hey, you guys gave me the wrong car. The guy's like, no, I didn't. You see, you drove off with it. She goes, no, it's the wrong car. Oh, sure shit. Yeah, it's the wrong car.
That's fucking funny.
I was like, oh my God. Only you, woman. Only you. She goes, the guy was a dick about it too. I went, yeah, because I would probably look at you like you're retarded as well. If you walked in and was like, as soon as I watch you drive off, all of a sudden you come back in, you're like, hey, you gave me the wrong car. Like, it took you 10 minutes. I mean, I look at you weird. Just saying.
Yeah, I think.
I'm just saying. I get it.
Oh God.
I mean, I just seen you drive.
I've sat in the wrong car before.
We did this leaving the bar one day. This is fucking 15 years ago. Me and my buddy, 10, 15 years ago, me and my buddy were leaving the bar and he just got one of those new, this is like where click starts were becoming very
Yeah.
on demand, like standard in cars. So this is how far we're going back. This dude hit it. We came out of the bar after having a couple of drinks, seen the lights flashed up, I jumped in the passenger seat. He jumped in the front seat, stuck the key in the ignition and went to turn it and it didn't turn, the car didn't come on.
Uh-oh.
We're like, what the fuck? Mate, we're sitting there. All of a sudden, a lady taps on the fucking window. Is like, why are you in my car? Same fucking cars.
Yep.
3 cars down. Exact same fucking start or fucking door open.
Yep.
And this lady seen us do it.
And just slowly walked out.
And didn't know how to do it. Like she was walking towards her car, seen her lights come on, I guess, and then seen us just jump in. His lights never. I think his lights flashed at the same time, and we just thought it was like, you know what I mean?
Just fate.
It was just what it would. Very awkward. A very awkward situation was there.
I could just kind of see laughing that off for the most part.
Oh, very
for her,
awkward.
it was not.
She was just like, what the fuck are you guys? You drunk? We're like, listen, lady, we've had 4. Probably, you know what I'm saying? We get it. But let's, no harm, no foul. We were laughing.
Yeah,
She was
we're not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're starting to laugh and be like, I'm so sorry. I can't see someone like just stay like, rah, rah, rah. Like, what's the point?
Yeah. It's crazy.
I fully jumped because when we had the Jeep, everyone would park their Jeeps next to each other.
Yeah. It's annoying.
And so I remember jumping into another yellow Jeep one time, just fully just jumped in the back seat, and mom and dad saw me do it, and they were like, "Hey, wrong one, asshole."
Yep, it happens.
Our first day in the townhouse in Florida, we were going into the house, and I don't know how it happened in my mind. I fully just like turned around and went to the completely wrong house across the street than everyone else was walking into. But it was one of those townhouses where every house looks exactly the same.
12 years old. We go to Disney World. Like all the neighbors, hood kids, like all their families and all of us, we go to Disney World.
Yeah.
I get up in the morning and go and get breakfast. Like we had to leave the hotel room, go to a different building, go get breakfast, and then come up. We were on the 2nd floor. I have food in my hand and walk right into a hotel room of 3 single ladies who were at Disney World because they were in their mid-20s and that was their thing. And here I am, 12-year-old kid with fucking breakfast, sausage, biscuits, and gravy and eggs on a plate, walking, barreling
full speed
right in and go, oh my God, I'm in the wrong room. And they go, and they are covering up and trying to figure out who the fuck I am. I am now running out of this room and down the hallway. And I go into what makes this even better is I was on the 2nd floor. I hit the elevator and it took me to the 3rd floor. So now I'm lost on the fucking wrong fucking floor. Because I just do remember, I went, okay, I get off the elevator, I go down, make a right. I'm the 2nd door. We're the 2nd door on the right. I remember the hotel room. I just know how to get there.
Yeah.
Wrong fucking floor. 3 ladies, one of them, and I am 12, and I go right. My sister, everyone is making fun of me. I'm like, you guys aren't going to believe what just happened. And they're like, how did you confuse this? I'm like, I ended up on the wrong floor. I don't know how this fucking happened. And this is now a thing of events that I'm starting to realize that shit just happens to me that is just weird because I'm just an idiot, big dumb animal, okay? Because I go, okay, because I'm a simpleton. Dude, my sisters are making fun of me. My dad's like, buddy, what the fuck? My mom is like, oh, mijo, you're fine. Accidents happen. We go down and the 3 ladies are like, hey, you're the kid. I'm like, I am so sorry.
Called you white.
They're like, hey, there's a kid. Hey, aren't you that kid? I'm like, I'm so sorry. I thought I was on the wrong floor. You guys are saying above us. I apologize. Now, speaking of weird shit that randomly happens to me, I had a job interview this week over a Zoom call.
All right.
Now you figure I took the Zoom call down here.
Did you have to wear a mask?
No, I didn't have to wear a mask. I moved the camera. I took the Zoom call. I took it down here in my office here in the podcast studio, and I was very professional.
Yeah.
Thinking this guy is going to be the same.
He's on his phone.
He was on his phone driving with the fucking San Francisco fucking Golden Gate Bridge as his background.
Like the guy at the Trump fucking trial. Yes. Yes. Yes.
It gets worse.
Yes.
He goes, hey, my name is, and the fucking feed cuts out. I go, oh, I'm sorry. What'd you say? I'm sorry, I didn't get your name. Your feed cut it out. So he said it again, and the feed cut out again, and then just kept going into the interview. Asked me a couple of questions. I answered them the best I could. Then he goes, oh, hold on. I had bad cell phone service. I'll have to call you back. Just stay on the line. So he hangs up. I'm sitting here for another 10 minutes with my arms crossed waiting. He comes back on. Hey, man. I went, hey, one more time. I'm really bad with names. What was your name again? And he goes to say his name, and it fucking cuts out a third time. And then proceeds to tell me about the company, and it is every third word I am getting. And he is just humming along, and I'm like, hey, I can't. I finally just sat back in my chair and went like this and crossed my arms.
Yeah.
As in, I don't give a shit anymore. I sat here like this for an hour.
Oh, fuck.
The interview was an hour and 25 minutes long. I got maybe 15, 20 minutes of talking in. The rest was me sitting here listening to every fourth word this guy talked.
It's like me trying to listen to Spanish.
Pretty much. Dude, this was...
I'm sorry, but I thought
I have watched scrambled porn that had better reception than this guy's Zoom call meeting. And man, I was like, all right, sounds great. He goes, hey, we'll give you a call if we like you. I'm like, sounds good. I'm like, I ain't getting this fucking job. Dude, I got the job. You're like, hey man, we got a couple more questions for you, but we think you're the right fit. We just want to, get have a few more things to ask you. I'm like,
what fucking dumbasses.
I'm
not saying that against you, but just that's not how you do that.
I was just like, I don't know if I want to take this job.
Yeah. I'm not talking shit on you. I'm just Jesus Christ.
I do not know if I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, the money sounds good. It sounds good. Like everything sounds good. But this interview did not go, like you interviewed the company as they are interviewing you as well. Yeah. And it did not go good on my end. I'm just like.
They did not represent themselves.
I'm like, all right, man. Whatever. I get it. Now, you see, there's a trend. I told you about Disneyland when I was like 12 and me running into a room, this happening. And now let me tell you about my ultimate fucking blunder this week. So I go to work. I go to one store. Everyone don't know. I go to a yellow dollar store, yellow and black dollar store, and do resets in most of these stores. Excuse me.
You gave me a snippet of this story earlier this week. I'm excited.
So I go to my one store. And I have two stores, and I have made a lot of projects in both stores. Like, it's going to be a long day for me. And I'm like, I go to the first store, and the lady goes, I go walking up, and the store manager meets me in the parking lot. She goes, not today. I don't want anybody in the store, blah, 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 this. And like, it's kind of see you next Tuesday about it. If you know what, I'm calling her a cunt. She was a cunt about it. And she's
the
not very
fuck?
nice about it shit in the first place. So I'm just like, okay, I don't give a fuck about your store really in the first place. So okay. So I turn around and I start walking, and she goes, "Oh, you're not coming." She was like, "Well," I'm like, "Okay, don't care. I'll go to my other store."
Yeah.
I call my boss. I go, "Hey, this store's, I guess, closed for the day. This is what I'm doing." She goes, "That's fine." I go, "I'm going to head to this store. I'm going to go head to Vollmeyer, the Vollmeyer store if you, in Illinois. I'm going to head to the Vollmeyer store." She goes, "Okay." She goes, "That store's super behind." She goes, "You can get that caught up." She goes, "By the way," she goes, "that way next week you can go to Millstadt and get that store caught up." I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine, not a problem." And she goes, and then she goes, "We'll worry about this store whenever." She goes, "When that lady gets off a crazy horse." I'm like, "Oh, she needs some Percocets." So as I'm talking, I'm supposed to go to Walmart.
Yeah.
I leave and da 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 and go. I show up to the store. I start talking with the store manager. I get to work, blah, blah, blah. Talk with the store manager. I'm like, "Hey, you know, this Walmart store is really nice." And she goes, "You mean Millstadt?" I went, "What?" She said, "You know, you're in Millstadt, right?" "You mean I'm not in Walmart?" She goes, "No, you're in Millstadt. You're about 30 minutes in the opposite direction. The one store I was supposed to go to is directly in between. I can go 15 minutes this way and hit, or I can go 15 minutes this way and hit Walmart, Millstadt,
Yeah.
Walmart." When I'm on the phone with my boss and she goes, "All right, I'm heading to Walmart." She goes, "Yeah, that's good. Go get that caught up next week. I'll send you to Millstadt." I just don't know why I went to Millstadt
Auto brain just took
and went
over.
to Millstadt and started working and did like all their projects I was supposed to do at Walmart. What
Your
gets
boss,
better?
I hope your boss didn't get mad. You
Oh my!
still
I call my
put
boss. I'm like,
work
"So I'm an
in.
idiot, right?" And she's like, "You fuck it." She goes, "I'll put this all in your." She goes, "I'll rearrange your schedule so you get paid for these projects. Just go to Walmart tomorrow."
Yeah.
I'm leaving the store, and the store manager. By the way, my sister works for this, is a store manager for this company. As I'm leaving the store manager at Millstaff or whatever you want to, Millstadt, I don't, whatever,
Yeah.
goes like this. She goes, "Oh, I'm calling your sister." I'm not even 15 minutes down the road. My sister calls me. She was like, "Hey, how's your day?" Like, "It's good." She goes, "So how was Walmart?" I went, "Didn't make it." She goes, "I'll see you there." She goes, "I'll see you there on Wednesday or on Thursday." I'm like, "No." I'm like, "No, I'm gonna try to get it all done tomorrow." I ended up going there Thursday anyways, but so that happened. So I woke up Wednesday morning and I couldn't move my neck. I had to move for me to look left. I had to go like, I had to move my entire body. I couldn't
Yo,
move. I had a stiff neck.
I
So I was
know
like,
that
"I'm not
feeling.
going to fucking work. Fuck this. I need a day after Tuesday of going to the wrong store and working there all day." Idiot.
That's awesome.
I'm a fucking dummy. What can I say? So I go to Walmart. Finally go to the right store on Thursday. I am working. My sister shows up and and her boss shows up because they have to do inventory prep or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm working, and my sister knows how I am when I'm working. If I got my earbud in and I have a fucking laundry list of shit to do, just get out of my way. Just
Yeah.
let him go. He's in his zone. Don't fuck with him because he's too quick. He will fuck with you right back just so he can get back to work.
Yeah.
I kind of hear, I have one earbud in. I kind of hear my sister goes, "Don't fuck with them. Don't. You don't know what you're getting. Just don't." I kind of hear my sister say this. "Just don't. It would be better if you just didn't." So about 20 minutes go by. And I see my sister at the top of the aisle, and I see her boss sashaying her ass down the aisle with the look of, "I'm going to show him on who has bigger balls." So I'm doing the reset and I'm doing the price changes, and there's like, the yellow price changing tags. They're all over. Usually I fucking get done with the reset, get done with the price changing. I sweep it up, dump away. So I don't leave a mess.
Yeah.
So her boss comes sashaying down there and with the look of, "I'm going to show him" attitude. And I knew she was gonna fuck with me, so I'm like, Jesus Christ, I don't really want to deal with this, but I got her.
Yeah.
She goes, excuse me, John. Are you gonna be cleaning all of this up before you're done? I went, nope. I will be taking. I'm like, you'll know when I'm finished when I take a huge shit in the middle of the aisle and then I leave. And she goes, I'm sorry, what did you just say? I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm like, I'm like, did you not understand that I'm gonna take a shit in the middle of the aisle? Or did you not understand English? I just need to know which one of your problems I need to combat. And she turned right around, and my sister's like, I fucking told you. I told you not to talk to him. I told you not to talk to him. And she goes, I don't know. Like my sister's like, she just kind of like, she goes, I told you not to talk to. My sister's like, I told you not to talk to him. I'm like, no, I'm gonna take a shit in the middle of the aisle and then I'm gonna leave. That's how you know when I'll fucking finish. And she goes, what? She goes, what? I'm like, did you not understand the shit part or the English? I just need to know which one of your problems I need to combat so we can move on. And she goes,
I've never met one of these motherfuckers.
and she left and like she started laughing. Like she started laughing and she's like, Jesus Christ. She goes, you said he was quick. I didn't realize he was that quick. Listen, I got work to do. Can I go back to work? I just want to know, can I go back to work now? And dude, my sister's like, are you out of your mind? What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, leave me alone. I'm like, you know me? I'm like, I'm just here to have fun. I got shit to do. Get out of my way. My sister's like, you're out of your goddamn mind. Like, there's something seriously fucking wrong with you. I'm like, what do you want me to do? Honestly.
I think my sister has that reaction at such simpler things. She just sees me like have a few beers and then get on a mini bike, and she's just like, no.
My sister, like, you know, it's like my sister's like, you're just so fucking quick. She goes, I tell her when he's quick and he's gonna say something, he's gonna put it over the top so quickly and bring it in that you don't realize he did it. She goes, I tell people this, and she goes, they still do it. I don't get it.
Still do it.
Like, I don't understand. She like here's another prime example. We were at a bar one time. This is, I don't know, years ago. This is before I was married. She was with this guy she was dating and one of his friends. The guy she was dating, his friend was, I don't know, every bit of 450 pounds and sweaty and greasy and thought he knew everything.
What size are you at the time?
I'm about this time. I'm 260. This is before I got fatty.
Okay.
I was fat, but I was in a fatty. Like I was under 3 bills at the time.
Yeah.
This dude probably outweighed me, probably by $1.50.
Almost. Yeah.
He outweighed me by another human and a
I was about to say almost
by another by a healthy grown man. He outweighs me by. Okay.
That's what I was kind of gonna say. Just like, well.
And this
guy got you by a bit.
And we're sitting there, we're all talking, and this dude, blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden, this guy just starts firing in on me, and he's talking and blah, blah, blah. And he goes, what do you think about that? I'm like, well, I think you're a big, dumb idiot. What do you the fuck you think about that? I'm like, actually, I go, I think you're a big, dumb retard. What do you think about that? And here's why. And just went down a laundry list. And I went on this like 5-minute rant that I have known for. If you guys all have seen me in action and do, when I've had enough of someone's shit and I'm like, all right, fucker, here's my 5 minutes of fame. I got this. And I put someone right in their place in the most condescending, like where everyone is laughing because it's all this shit that everyone knows that this person does, but they don't point out to him because they're afraid of him because he weighs, I don't know, 455 pounds and afraid that he might eat them. Not John. And I go on this rant. Like I got beer bottle in hand. This is what I smoked. You could still smoke in bars. So 10 years ago, probably.
Yeah.
I am smoking. I am drinking this beer and I go on this rant. My other sister and brother-in-law are in tears laughing. Everyone's laughing. And my sister all of a sudden, my sister's boyfriend leans over to her. And this guy goes, and is just stunned of what just occurred. My sister's boyfriend at the time leans over and whispers in his ear, I fucking told you. That's all I could hear. I heard it. And my sister goes, now my sister is like in between us, like, all right, what did you just do? Like, you're going to get in a fight. You're going to get in a fight. This guy's going to fight you. but like she's trying to protect me by yelling at me. This dude's just completely slackjaw. I'm like, do you need a turkey sandwich, buddy? Like, is this what you need? I'm like, we'll make it lean turkey because that's what you need a diet, you know, because clearly you have a body built by McDonald's. So, and everyone's just stunned. And so he goes, I still warn people and they still fuck with you about it. I don't know why. We warned them. It's like, hey, let's go poke this bear. Deek. I don't know. That was my week, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. I made fun of some people. I did something stupid. Of course I did something stupid. I do something stupid every day.
I'm glad I don't have exactly the same luck with that because like you've told people not to threaten to fight me. You've had people in your life that wanted to fight me, and you were just like, just don't do it. Hey.
I went, yeah, I've had, yeah, I'm like, I'm not gonna, I'm like, listen, I can fuck you up. I'll let you know something. I will fuck you up. Not even hands down.
No,
not even,
you
like,
would be
the person.
scrappy and fucking mean about it. That's the difference.
Yeah. I can fuck you up. No, this person, that person that said something. Like, I could fuck you up without thinking about it. It would take me a few minutes to get Jamie under control.
Yeah.
I would go toe to toe with James, not think twice. I'm like, it would hurt me. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I would get the best of him, but I'm like, he would be more of a challenge than you. So don't do it. And they went, wait, what? I'm like,
a decade of different fucking martial arts, wrestling, everything, and people still just like, he's just a weird hipster fucker. I don't like him. It's like,
stop.
No.
It's
shut the fuck up.
I loved when you told me that. I was just like, that's awesome. Just don't do it, my guy.
Let's be smart.
Oh, I barely played, but the new sound.
Oh.
Yep.
Better?
Yes.
All right. That's it. That's all enough. I don't have much news, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
The only real news that happened this week is, well, there's a hurricane that hit Florida that devastated Florida. It crushed Florida. If you haven't noticed that.
I saw some pictures of my childhood park. It made me sad.
Was it Hurricane Ian that just, was that the
Ian,
name of it? Yeah. I think Cuba's out of fucking power. Like the entire island of Cuba, except for the tourist areas that have generators, are out of power still.
Puerto Rico and stuff. Let's have Biden go down and shoot paper towels at them again.
Well, I don't think Biden even can point Puerto Rico on a map. Biden probably doesn't even know Puerto Rico is a territory of the United States.
Probably. We have that.
He's like, when did this happen? I don't know, almost 100 years ago or some wild ass shit. He doesn't even know he's in the White House. Let's be honest. And did you hear fucking, speaking of, here, this person, everyone see what I'm doing with my hands? This person, the person that talks like this, it's it just laughs uncontrollably and say, we stand together with our friends, the Republic North Koreans.
That's
oh, by the way, are we still okay with the proxy war we're in with Russia? Are we okay with that?
I guess so.
Wait, and here's another thing. I got a question, James, and I know you don't follow world news, and then there's a wild question, and I'm going to ask this question. If there's this wild motherfucker, we'll call him Putin. All right, say this guy named Putin is just like, hey, I don't trust this organization called NATO. Please just stay away from my borders. And then all of a sudden, NATO's like, we're going to have Ukraine come in. And they're like, no, we're going to invade Ukraine. So you fuckers, listen, we don't want anybody, just stay. So this fucking bully invades Ukraine and goes, hey, we'll stop our invasion of Ukraine if you just give the territories of this immunity. And you just say NATO can't join Ukraine, or Ukraine can't join NATO, and we'll back off. And then what happens? No, you can't do that. We're going to fast track fucking Ukraine. You can't tell us what to do. We're going to fast track Ukraine into NATO. Ha ha ha. dude, what the fuck? Why can't you all just come to a fucking agreement? Y'all gonna fucking make it bad for all of us. Fuck off. God, I hate all of it. All of them. Fuck you.
Oh yeah.
I hope fucking all of them fucking burn.
And
Now,
then we got people still screaming about food and everything that are in
Listen.
support of it.
who gives a fuck about Ukraine when Flint, Michigan still doesn't have clean water, and fucking now Jackson, Mississippi doesn't have fucking clean water. The border's fucking wide fucking open. But inflation's at, they say 9%. And if you're ever doing price changes in a fucking
Oh,
grocery store,
yeah.
a dollar store, it's more like 15 or 20%, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen,
yeah.
if not more. We are fucked. Might as well smile about it. That's the news. That's what we got
Yeah.
in news. And wait, hold on.
Adam Levine cheated.
Hold on. I'm getting to there. Then here's the other headline that I love more than anything.
Huh.
Army's first trans officer indicted for spying for Russia. Let me tell you, she has an apple. And that means she has a banana. That app, dude, if you see, go look it up. Go look up that headline. Hold on, I'm going to say the headline one more time. And if you do, and I'm not, listen, I don't give a shit about the trans or anything like that. Here's the funny part.
That's such a
Hold on.
perfect Facebook mom posting article.
Dude, this is a true story, by the way, that is Army's first trans officer indicted
Oh, I'm
for
not saying
spying
it's
for
not
Russia.
true, but that's such a
Have you-
perfect headline for like a Facebook mom to be like, look.
No. Here's what I want you guys to look at, and this is what I find funny. Is it a tragedy that someone is spying for Russia? Yes. I hope they get hung for treason. Don't give a shit about their trans. But you got to see this trans person, in this woman's business suit with the Hillary Clinton slanted half like jawline haircut. Everyone like kind of shorter in the back,
Mhm.
come fading down to the front, smiling with this Adam's apple that looks like this fucking remote control is standing off the neck.
Oh no.
The most defined Adam's apple I have ever seen on a person. And I'm like, they have a banana. It is atrocious. And
One of
you're just
those-
like, if you
it's
see
like
this-
one of those lanky motherfuckers that have just like the
Dude, it looks like an A square. It looks like an
Yeah.
A square.
Yeah.
Like you could put fucking you could probably put this lighter on it and it would go up and down with the fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a very defined Adam's apple.
Mine's
You know-
decently pronounced, but you barely see it now.
Well, you can see mine more since I lost a whole bunch of weight.
Yeah,
But
obviously.
I mean, this one's good. This
Well, I
one's
mean,
good. That's
you
the
can, you can finally see your neck again also. So I mean there's that also.
Thanks, James, for reminding me how fat I was. Hey,
Don't
next
worry,
time
I
I'm
gotcha.
hey, next time I'm drowning, just do me a favor. Just step on my head.
I'll throw a weight.
Cool, bricks. All right. But yes, go look at this. Go look up that headline and then look up the person. I don't even care about this is what I'm laughing at. Is just because it's just like, are we all playing make believe? Like we are not living in reality anymore. We're not. We are not.
I
we
want
are,
them
like,
to do
what-
whatever they want.
I'm
but
all about it.
that's-
But if we are you just want me to look at that and go, okay.
That's such a perfect headline for a Facebook mom, though. I can't get over that.
Oh, dude, the headline's great.
That's such a Fox News mom on Facebook being like, look, motherfuckers,
No,
look,
no, that
I
is not-
told you.
No, that's not Fox News. It's one step further. That's One American News.
Oh,
That's some OAN.
yeah. It's
Or that's what's the Newsmax? That's Newsmax shit right there.
oh, yeah. Jesus.
Dude, did I tell you I met my first QAnon person?
You're first?
Okay, so I've known people. I'm talking hardcore QAnon.
I went to a funeral where someone lost their life because of QAnon because they stopped going to the doctor for their heart problems.
I'm talking about the QAnon
Yeah.
Trump is
Yes,
the
that's what I'm
savior.
talking about.
Holy shit.
Yeah. The one I had in my family fucking killed himself because of it, though,
This
basically.
is wow.
It's some insane shit.
I was like, oh, I'm like, oh, dude, when I first seen it and it was going down, In my head, I went, "Oh, it's happened! Oh, so this is it, dude." I felt like that SpongeBob fucking meme where it's like this. I was so excited to hear what this guy had to say. I'm like, yes sir, yeah, Trump's coming by, yeah, woohoo, Jesus again, Trump 2022, yeah, whatever. Here he goes. Trump's gonna be back in office, Christmas Day, this year, 2022. You know how I know why? Because Jesus is gonna make it happen. Jesus said so, and you better believe it, boy. I went. Is this happening?
no!
I'm like, oh my god, I'm behind a camera. Oh my god, where is it? I'm starting to look around.
Where's Andrew Schultz? Where's like who's
Dude, where's someone's fucking with me. This is amazing. Couldn't wait.
Oh, that's fucking
could not wait.
Yes.
It was so good. All right, James.
My girlfriend's dad is very close, but not quite there.
Like
he thinks LGBT is a terrorist group and all that. Yes.
He's not far off. But like
but
I
he
get
goes a little extreme with it. He's like he's something.
I get in trouble because I ask questions. Like,
no,
what
he
do you think
still
of
walks
this?
around calling people it's and stuff. Like, no, he's
It's just his way. All right, you ready to feel better about your life?
Up there. Yeah. What up?
Everyone, I want everyone to feel better about your life right now. So just pay attention.
Oh
Miss
no.
Curtis, thank you for telling me who you are this time. Last time you didn't.
Oh, that was you?
That was me. This is a citation for driving on a suspended license, okay?
Yes, and I'm paying on that last one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just sit.
You don't know Steve.
Why is he running? He doesn't even have a warrant. Hey, Curtis! Or, what's his name again? Robert, you're good, bud. No warrant, Robert. Oh, jeez. Drop it. But that's math, ain't it? Sure. How stupid, dude.
He wasn't even gonna. For everyone that's listening, this guy gets pulled over by an Arkansas State trooper.
He's in the passenger seat.
And is in the back seat of the passenger side back seat, and gets out and just starts running. You hear the cop yell, "Curtis, there's no Roberts. There's no warrant for you. You can come back. Why are you running?" And then he was like, "Why are you running?" And arrests him obviously for suspicion, or puts him in handcuffs for suspicion, and finds meth.
Like they were getting released. She didn't even get him a ticket.
He was just like, "Thank you for pulling over. Thank you for telling me who you were this time. I'm just giving you a warning. Have a nice day."
Yeah. He's trying to give him a break, and this motherfucker just breaks for it. And he's like immediately sprinting. And it seems like the cop either doesn't see or doesn't care while he's getting out, because he's trying to let them go. Like, the dude's actively trying to let them go. If the guy would have gotten out and walked and then like, "Hey, I gotta go just around the corner. I'm just out of here." He would have been, he could have gotten away. But he ran, and that's why the cop was like, "Hey, come here. Let me ask you a few questions."
First of all, this guy's an idiot. I'm like, come on. This officer's probably like, it's almost shift change. I have 20 minutes. I have 15 miles.
I'm trying to get out of here.
I have 15 miles to go back to the station so I can go home. I don't want to go do paperwork or anything like that. This person was nice. They were up front with me. I'm going to cut him a break. And this asshole jumps out and he's just like, "You prick. Now I got to go do paperwork. Now I'm going to be on overtime. I can't go. I'm going to miss my kid's baseball game." This is why cops are just like bouncing people's heads off of carts, because assholes like this. "We're giving you a break. All you got to do is be cool, dude. You could have gone home and done your fucking meth. Be cool."
Like, what the fuck?
How hard is that? Be cool. Oh.
I guess he wasn't high completely at the moment, because doesn't meth make you like go towards the police?
I don't fucking know. I don't know. Let me go try some meth, and let me go see if I want to walk.
You're
up
in
to
the
a police
area.
Touche. I'll give you that. I will give you that. But I don't know. I like my teeth, dude. That's why I don't do. First of all, I see what meth has done to people. I like my teeth too much because I have nice teeth.
And you got a like actual head, not just a skull.
Yeah, and I would look. Can you imagine me on meth? God, I like my teeth too much, dude. That's why I don't do meth. Everyone's like, "Hey, you want to try?" Nope. I like my teeth, bro.
How many times have you been offered meth?
There's been a couple people who've been around me like, "Hey, man, you got some?" Yep, I'm on my own, dude.
Like I've accidentally done it in a cocktail of other stuff, but I was all right.
Yeah, I'm good. Don't need it. Don't need it.
I did it by accident, an overdose, but
Jesus Christ, James.
I'm still here.
Look at you.
Get you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Before we begin the stories that I have found this week, I am going to give you a warning. They're going to slowly step up in hilarity and how gross we are as human beings. And some of the things that we have to do in our life. I'm giving the warning now that if you aren't ready, that just skip ahead. This might where you might get off in the podcast this week. We appreciate you listening. Patreon, lostscissors.com just now. Giving everyone a warning. All right. They're just I don't know if these are real, but there some hilarity ensues.
911, what's your emergency?
There's a bottle of conditioner in me.
What?
My wife and I belong to a wholesale club and got a really big bottle of Mother Jeffrey's male hair conditioner.
Uh-huh.
We were in the shower and we put it in me, but it went all the way in.
Your wife put the bottle in
my behind.
We're going to send an ambulance. Can you wait?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are you all right?
Oh, yeah. I was just a little surprised.
I would be surprised, too.
I'm sorry, 1 second. Sweetie, can you please get the cat out of here?
The ambulance is about 4 minutes away.
Oh, no, I can really feel it.
Bottle?
I think I'm going to sneeze.
Is that bad?
Hey, it came out. No, where's the cat?
Pretty sure it's fake, but that's a good one.
That is a good one. I'm pretty sure that was fake, but it's a good one. Where's the cat?
Wait. I thought he said he's gonna seize, like he was gonna have a seizure for a second.
He goes, I gotta sneeze.
Yeah, I was like, he's just about to fucking like just start convulsing. Like, what the fuck? Put something on your butt can cause that?
I think after doing the one chip challenge, I think I felt no, I don't need to put a size of a conditioner up my ass to know what it feels like. Just saying.
My mom at like 2 a.m. last night sent me a TikTok of a cardiac doctor being like, "You motherfuckers need to stop with the chip."
I heard that she sent it to me as well.
I'm not doing it. Fuck you.
No, I've learned my lesson on that, but no. But I do like the comment of, "Where's the cat?"
Yeah, just like, oh, your asshole starts purring.
Meow. Who's this? Richard Gere? What? Just saying. All right.
When she died.
If you need me to pause on this one, let me know.
Yep.
Because once again, these are good.
Guys of Reddit, where do you finish after off? Usually the same place I started. I'm not a wandering worker. Start in the bedroom and see how far down the street you can get. Not a guy, but my ex would off while sitting on the toilet and would lift the shower rug and finish on the floor and put the rug back over it. No wiping or cleaning, just straight up place the rug back in place over the mess. I had no idea until I complained about the discoloration of the shower rug and he told me. I left that dude soon after.
What in the fuck? white. I don't know how to respond to that. That's one of the grossest things I've ever fucking heard.
That is disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. How? First of all, this guy had to be in his.
You're
early
already
20s.
on the toilet. Shoot
This
it
guy
into the toilet.
This guy had to be in his early 20s. This is an early 20s dude move. This is a 20, 21-year-old, 22-year-old kid. This is an early 20. This is your generation. This is your age type dude.
I get that, but what the fuck?
I don't know, just to see how much he could collect, I guess.
How many mushrooms he can grow?
Just to see the collection of his dead babies.
Oh my god, that
What
is
do you think?
horrible.
He would just put the rug back. Do you think that you would think the rug would start? Man, this rug never moves.
She said the color of the rug was changing. It stresses me out.
Oh, that's so disgusting. All right. Are we ready?
Yep.
Out the window. Damn, a bird shat on me. In tears usually. I helicopter at the moment of climax, so everywhere. On my stomach like a true gentleman. Scrolled down too far to get here. I pinch my foreskin, then tuck it into my legs, then waddle upstairs, then drop it in the toilet. Edit.
Pause.
Really wish.
I used to do that.
Oh my God, is this you?
I used to do that.
Is this you?
No, I'm not Canadian Red Hood. But yes, I used to do that. I used to just pinch the end, and then like if it was late at night in my room, I'll just pinch the end and waddle to the bathroom and just dump it into the toilet. I feel so happy I'm not alone.
Like, how small are your loads?
At the time, they were a lot smaller. Now it would be painful.
Like, no, like I'm just filling up shot glasses here on the day, you know, like there's not enough skin to keep that in.
There's quite a bit of skin in it.
Is there? Do you have that much skin? Like a shot glass full?
Stretches. There's like 2 shot glass fulls.
Oh, okay then. All right.
No, a girl could legitimately take a foreskin shot out of mine. Like that's totally fine. That would be easy.
Huh. Interesting. All right. So you're not alone, James. Are you okay?
Yes.
There's a guy in Canada.
I'm so happy.
Your doppelganger is in Canada.
I'm so happy. That's awesome.
I didn't say this, but oh well. On my stomach, and then I alligator roll onto my bed to clean it up. What the fuck?
What the fuck? I death roll.
I could, dude. It's fucking. It's so gross. We as dudes are gross. Guys are fucking gross.
Like out the window.
Out the window. Oh, look, a bird shit on me.
That one's funny, especially like if you're in an apartment building.
I think we're usually where I started. Where do you finish? Where I started. I like to start my bedroom.
Wandering.
Yeah. Jesus
Wanker.
Christ. Oh God, the internet will always win. Remember that, ladies and
Wandering
gentlemen.
wanker. You should write that one down. That's awesome. Or foreskin cup.
You did get the foreskin cup, James. Are you happy that you are
Yes.
not alone?
Yes. I don't know. I was so excited hearing that.
I think we found that James is not alone. Might be the title of this week's podcast.
That's like one of the weirdest things I think I ever did. But yeah.
All right. I'm warning everyone. It's about to take a turn.
All right.
And the last one, there is lots of twists and turns. So remember.
I think I'm ready.
Today I messed up by slapping the absolute clot out of my girlfriend. Girlfriend was about to take a shower, and was seriously getting her hustle on getting out of her kit. She was making proper ducking haste for the tub, and I realized that all her defenses were down. Note, in my household, bare asses are hunted down and terminated with extreme prejudice. I went for the mother of all ass slaps. It was completely undefended territory, and I was intending to create a masterpiece. I was aiming for that initial delf whack and the resultant perfect, satisfying vibrato, complete with concentric as flesh ripples a la that glass of water in Jurassic Park. I made contact, and immediately discovered the reason for her hurry. My girlfriend was on the second day of her period. I learned the term arterial spray from Dexter, and have now found its southern companion. I was reeling. She was reeling. Did I say Bloody Mary 3 times in the mirror before spanking dad ass? I couldn't remember. Fortunately, its trajectory as such was so that most of the menstruation creation spattered handily in the bathtub, including the clot, a penny-sized curved uterine lining best visually described as Gumby's aborted cousin. Unfortunately, our bath mat did not escape entirely unharmed. His cleaning was immediately and firmly relegated to boyfriend work. By the way, has anyone seen The Thing, 1982? Good movie.
That's a fucking good one.
Dude, do you think you heard the when it hit the wall?
The bathtub just
I learned the term
arterial spray
from Dexter. Kelly Loper, I'm 90% sure this is you. This is your Reddit story. I found it. You're on Reddit too much not to have a story like this on their Asperger's, and I think this is it, and I feel sorry for your wife if this is true. And I want to know if it hit the wall.
I can see this happening to me almost.
Oh,
Very easily.
Yeah. Yep. I could see it happening.
We were watching a house show yesterday, and the wife and husband were walking around the neighborhood, and they were walking away from like an old couple, and she was like, "Hey, no groping." Just as they started like holding hands, and Haven just turned to me and was like, "All right, so you're not alone."
Nope. See? Just saying. But dude, I want to know the thump, and how much blood do you think it was? Like enough, obviously enough for him to be like, Jesus.
I think a decent little bit.
There's so much blood. So much blood. All right. Warning, y'all. Warning. This is the last story. And the first time I heard this story, I almost vomited.
Tonight, I dug shit out of my own ass. Constipation.
Yes!
How bad can it be, right?
Shut
I
up,
had
James.
no idea. Been smoking weed for 10 years and always been regular as clockwork. Wake up, have a morning joint and then a nice big poo. But I decided to change my life and quit. Fell horribly ill for about a weekend in that time. No poo. Not even a little nugget. Once I got better, still no poo. It's been 2 weeks since my last rendezvous with the porcelain throne, and I was getting nervous. Took some stool softeners, ate my weight in prunes and hoped for the best. And tonight, it happened. The brown flood came knocking at the gates. But it was no flood, not at all. I felt like I was giving birth to a cannonball. Solid iron. Too big to pass through. I had to do something. I had been pushing for an hour and in that time shed all my clothes. I was sweating like a pig. I felt behind me and my asshole was wide open, trying so hard. I took the plunge. It was massive, solid. I poked at it and felt a little piece come loose from the monster, and then I lost all inhibition. For half an hour I was digging in there, breaking it up into smaller bits as much as I could, pulling them out by hand piece by piece. They were like rocks. There was blood, fresh and red, but I was too far gone. It had to be finished. It had to come out. All of it. It went so deep. I had no idea of all the angles in there. Never dug that deep before. Still like iron. Then I broke off and pulled out a piece the size of a small toy car and felt a change. A rumbling. My bowel telling me, yes. This is it, you've done it. I got the rest. I pushed my hands on the walls on either side of the bowl and it blasted out me like a hurricane, full force. 2 whole weeks of backed up shit. It was powerful, incredible, a feeling I had never known existed. And then I was empty and gross. I wiped my hand as best I could, dug out the shit from under my fingernails and washed them until they were raw. I am empty now. I am powerful. I beat the shit. And I can never tell anyone. So, sorry, people of r/confessions, I will share with you instead.
There was fresh blood.
Dude, that fucking, the first time, I'm telling you how
So
fucking
good.
So the only thing I picture is this guy standing, like he wasn't obviously in his toilet anymore, like he was in his shower, just head on the wall, one holding the shower curtain like it's the oh shit handle, and is fucking, and then he's waffle stomping the rest down the drain. Because that's the only way he can get this clean. Like, this is the only way.
God. I know Kelly Loper would just be like, "It's foul," but this one, no. I can completely believe this.
This happened.
Oh,
This
yeah.
one happened.
Yeah.
This is a true story. I don't want to vet it. I don't want to know about it. This guy's happy. How far do you think he dug?
You probably went a good like.
Do you think he was
2 or
like
3 knuckles?
Do you think it was like 3? Do you think he was 3 fingers, 2 fingers?
I think he was clawing at it with 3.
Like doing this?
Yeah, little like.
Good Lord.
I was thinking of the aliens from Toy Story. Claw, the claw.
I literally was laying in bed when I found that story. It was dry heaving when I was first hearing it.
Oh, I loved it. I saw it last week, I think.
Oh,
I thought
good
I
thing you
sent
didn't.
it
Thanks
to
for
you.
Huh?
I thought I sent it to you, but I guess not.
Nope. You don't send. Nobody sends me anything. If you guys do want to send me something, it's lostloserspodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah.
So, other than that, that's all I got, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this week. Hope you guys have been safe this week. I hope everyone's doing well.
Yep.
I'm doing okay for the most part.
The rain is starting to hit up here a little bit.
I am. So we're all here. All right, James, what you got? Anything?
Nothing much. Kankle_eater on Twitter, and goes to Naked Robots. And I think I might have some music stuff coming with my buddy Dakota also soon. So
Cool.
it'll be interesting.
Cool. On that note, lostloserspodcast@gmail.com. Losers_lost on Twitter, lost_loser_podcast on Instagram and everywhere else. TikTok, stuff like that. Even though I got another ban on TikTok. Got another bullying charge, but it's okay for this lady to make her fucking boyfriend, watch her fuck other dudes, and he gets to sit in the corner and get no pussy. That's fucked up. Another one that has a body built by McDonald's. Just saying.
I'm sure he is agreeing on it.
I'll send you the TikTok. I'll try to find the original TikTok and send it to you as well. So you'd be like, what the fuck?
Oh.
All right. On that note, that's it.
Yeah.
Of course.
What you got?
Of course, we got our last one. Some words of wisdom. Once again. And here we go.
This is for the men on TikTok. Don't let your girl work at a convenience store. She ain't about to tell anyone thank you, come again, except you. Stay up, kings.
Thanks for listening. See y'all next week. Goodbye.
Yep.